What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Infinite Warfare video here today on the channel. Today with this one, we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare and a massive leak here. This is actually going to be broken up into multiple videos because, well, altogether in one video would probably take up 20 to 30 minutes of your time, and I know that a lot of people don't have that to sit through it, so we're gonna break this up here for you guys and just give you guys piece by piece the core files and information that you need to know here with this. But today we're gonna be talking within this one about the weapons and attachments in Infinite Warfare. Pretty much the entire list here has supposedly been leaked. As it stands right now, this leak is unconfirmed, but it is still a very massive amount of information that otherwise probably would be extremely hard to fabricate. And honestly, I think it might be a little bit tougher to fabricate this kind of stuff here with the type of detail that this information has. But supposedly this leak comes from the game code itself. My good buddy The Long Sensation was the first one to alert me of this, but it comes over from a Reddit dump where somebody claims to have gotten all this information from the game code of Infinite Warfare itself. Now, how does this make any sense if you guys are asking that question to yourselves, because the game hasn't been released yet? But if you guys have seen anything about the gameplay with custom modders and all that kind of stuff in Black Ops 3, a lot of them are friends with people that got jobs as development staff with Infinity Ward and Infinite Warfare, and there have been various different clips of these mod tools in their prime on PC where it'll pop up and says your friend is playing Infinite Warfare. And a lot of people got really wigged out about this. They're like, how is this even possible? What is going on? But that's exactly where this information supposedly comes from. One of those people that has their hands on with a copy of Infinite Warfare on the PC, which then allows them to access all the game files, supposedly dump this information for the public to see on Reddit. So take this with a grain of salt. It is what you perceive it to be, but nonetheless, I'm gonna get right into the information. Enough babbling on about this here. Firstly, let's talk about the weapons themselves. There's two categories, the ballistic weapons and the energy weapons, as well as prototype weapons, the other big category here with that. So the ballistic and energy weapons go as following. Firstly, a riot shield, the NRG, the G18, the EMC, the STIR, the ERAD, the CRB, which is supposedly going to be close to the Ballista, the Ripper, the UMP45, the FHR, the Knife, the Fist, the Lethal Fists, a Fists Perk, a Blade Reaper, an AR-57, an AKE, an M4, an ACR, an FMG, an SDF AR, which is probably the in-game code for the Settlement Defense Front standard AR, the KBS, the CHATAC, which is supposedly the intervention. That's the little bit of a subline text with that one. The M8, the M1, the Devastator, the Spaz, the Sonic, the SDF, Shoddy, again, the standard shotgun for the Settlement Defense Front, more than likely. The Mauler, the Ameli, the SDF LMG, same thing goes for that. The Lock-On, the Prox G1, which is supposedly a proximity grenade launcher, and then the Charge Shot. Now, as for the prototype weapons, there is a ton of these. So I don't know if this is exactly how everything is gonna be in the game, if this is gonna be every single weapon available to us, but there is a ton here. So these include a plasma auto, a rocket launcher, a multi-rocket, a knife-throwing C4, a knife-throwing teleport, sensor grenades, gravity grenades, a ricochet device, a mobile radar device, a cluster grenade, a player's trophy system, a gas grenade, a blackout grenade, a proxy bomb, which is probably going to be a proximity bomb, an adrenaline mist, an ENG drone, a shield drone, a knife-throwing smoke wall, a copycat grenade, a speed strip, a shard ball, a grenade splash, a force push, a bubble shot, a throwing reaper, a portal generator, a reflect shield, a spray ball, a mortar mount, a sticky mine, a trip mine, a battle slide, a ground pound, a thruster, a knife-throwing disruptor, a press grenade, a Niagara, a knife-throwing siphon, an arc grenade, a kinetic wave, a virus grenade, a distortion field grenade, a cryo grenade, a wrist rocket, exploding power drones, a cone flash, a black hat, an armor up, a throwing knife hack, a split grenade, an implosion grenade, and a charge mode. So I have no idea if this is going to be absolutely everything prototype-wise in this, if there's just random game code here put in within this to maybe mask how many there actually are or what it may be, but there's a ton of stuff in that list, no doubt. Now to finalize this video up and to finish this out here with the accessories, or otherwise known as the attachments, we have the ACOG scope, an akimbo, and a dual wield available for weapons, a barrel range which increases the distance of the heavy barrels, a CPU which is probably going to be something for a sniper rifle sight, an ELO sight which is returning apparently, which makes me happy, a fast aim which allows you to quickly get to your view, which is almost like a quick draw, a fire type auto which allows you to maybe select what your shots will be like a burst or a full auto, an FMJ which is going to increase the penetration of the bullets, the grip which is going to reduce the pushback of the recoil, a high cal which doesn't have any sort of detail to this, but probably going to be something like the high caliber attachment in Black Ops 3, a high PAM attachment which is going to apparently maintain the balance of the looks, hybrid sights are returning, something called Miss GL Prox is going to be in here, an O-scope is supposedly going to be coming in as well, overclock is returning, phase is something new, reflex sights are returning, the reflect is something we don't entirely know of just yet, there is an ROF which is the rate of fire, so you might be able to adjust that in your weapons, a shotgun attachment which is probably an underbarreled shotgun, a shotgun GL Prox, and a shotgun GLR is something that is probably just a little bit of an asset to how these shotguns work perhaps, a silencer attachment, a smart attachment, a stick GL Prox, a stock which will allow you to move faster when aiming down sight like we've seen previously in Call of Duty, the thermal scope is returning, the VZ scope which is a variable zoom, and then we have detailed X-Mags and X-Mags E which supposedly just gives you extra ammo. So that is going to round out the attachments as well as the weapons here within Infinite Warfare as claimed by this supposed leak. Whether or not, once again, it is true, that's something that time will tell. We're relatively very close to the multiplayer reveal of Infinite Warfare, so we're going to see a lot of this stuff, and if a lot of this matches up, well then, this might actually be real. So with that said, I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this? Do you think it is legit? Do you think it's fake? Anything is always greatly welcome down there. So we're going to keep you guys updated with all this stuff here. We're going to be covering all the leaks with this in multiple different videos. So stick around here on the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with this news on the leaks here. Make sure you subscribe, and if you guys like the video, make sure you drop a like rating down below. It really does help the video and the channel out. But thank you dudes so much for watching. My name is Nikolai Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.